What's up guys, welcome back to If I Chronicles. Here are 6 bridges that actually uses LayerZero that you might not know of. And the good thing is that 3 of them are actually tokenless. So that means we might receive a second airdrop just by using those bridges. So here are the top 6. The top 3 are actually the project that are tokenless. That doesn't mean that I like the top 3 more than the other 3. But again, at least they're tokenless, so we might receive another airdrop. So that's why I actually like to focus a little bit more on this project. Number 1, we have Plexus. I'm going to be creating a dedicated video for this one because it is kind of interesting, and also the airdrop is confirmed. So that means just by using this, you're going to be earning some points, some Plexus points. And in the future, I don't know when, but we will be able to claim those points for Plexus tokens. So this is pretty simple. So here, for example, if we go to swap, you can see that we're able to swap from one blockchain and receive it to another, and also select the asset that we want to bridge. So that is pretty interesting. So that means we don't really need to send ETH or a dedicated coin. We can actually choose what coin we want, and they also have ZK Sync. So that is pretty interesting because also we can farm ZK Sync at the same time. So again, for each trade or swap that you take on the platform, you're going to be earning some points. So that would be number 1, and also you're going to be earning some points towards LayerZero. So again, in the future, we might receive an airdrop for that. Number 2 on the list is Bungie, another project that I really like, and I also think the airdrop is going to be pretty good. But the only thing is that it is quite expensive. So for each transaction, usually it is anywhere between $3.5 up to $5 per transaction. I still like it, I still use it, but again, it is not the cheapest. And also it is using LayerZero technology. Then number 3, we have Jumper. This is a project that I really like. And the good thing is that they just added ZK Sync. So that means, again, you can farm Jumper, you can farm LayerZero, and also at the same time farm ZK Sync. So Jumper is by LayFi. So hopefully just by using Jumper, we might receive an airdrop for Jumper, or at least for LayFi. Number 4 on the list is Interport. Unfortunately, this project is not tokenless. As you can see here, the token is already out. So that means I don't think we will be receiving an airdrop just by using it. But again, we can at least diversify our transaction, take some swaps, use it as a bridge, and hopefully receive an airdrop for LayerZero. But for Interport, I don't really think we're going to be receiving one. Then we have Rango Exchange, which is a pretty good project. They have been here for a long time, for a lot of time, but they already did their airdrop. That was probably like a year or 2 years ago. So just by using it, you're not going to be receiving an airdrop, but at least you can diversify your transaction for LayerZero. So this is a pretty good option. I've used it in the past, and they're really good. Lastly, we have Omni BTC. This is a project that I've never used before, but I do know some people that do like it, so that's why I'm mentioning it here, and I'm also mentioning it last. Just because I've never used it before, but I do know some people that have used it in the past, and they told me that it actually works. So you can actually try it, but for me, since I've never used it, I don't really have a lot of information about it. I do know it works. I do know a lot of people that likes it. You can go ahead and check it out, check the information, and see if it is something that you would like to test or use. But again, the good thing here is that we have 6 different projects, so the diversification for LayerZero will be pretty good. You can use one of them, then another day a second one, then the third day a third one. So over and over, you're gonna have a lot of transactions, but also you're gonna have a lot of diversification with LayerZero. Make sure that you're using different blockchain, that you're using different bridges, and hopefully receiving an airdrop for these top 3, and then just using the other 3 as just to diversify your transaction. So there you go, a quick list for you for farming LayerZero. If you have any questions or maybe any other bridges that we can use, make sure to drop it in the comment section. And if this content was valuable enough, please share it with a friend, subscribe, like, talk to you later. Happy farming.